The time I farted out my entire class. Part 3. As I headed to the bathroom, I let out a couple more rancid farts in the hall, and one of them I ripped ass while walking by a classroom with an open door. Still don't know what their reaction was, but I hope they closed that door fast. I went to the bathroom and stank it up. A couple of guys walked in to take a leak while I was in the stall and left as soon as they could because of the smell. By the time I came back, the class was nearly over. I got a lot of dirty looks. But after class, a lot of other students came to me and said it was the funniest thing they'd seen in a while. Because after I left, the teacher refused to come away from the window until the smell in the room died down. When school was over, I got into my car to go to my part-time job, working for my dad when I farted again. Being in a closed car with my own gas made me gag and my eyes were burning like I'd just cut into some fresh onions. I had to roll down all of the windows and drive to work that way. I warned my dad about my gas, and he told me if I even felt like a fart was coming, to just run outside. He was well aware of how bad my gas could be. I did end up having to run outside a couple of times. One of the employees was outside on break around back of the building and smoking a cigarette when I ran outside and ripped ass. He was downwind of it too, but he just laughed and said, "Damn boy, did something crawl in your ass and die?" I could only look awkward and say it was the spicy food I'd eaten the night before. He just kept laughing though, and said he was a county boy, and he and his brothers did that sort of thing all the time as kids. This wasn't the only day I had this kind of gas. But I earned the nickname the Farter for a few months. It's one of the times that sticks out in my memory the most, and sometimes I do laugh when thinking about what it'd be like if my mother had been there too. My farts were the bane of her if she happened to be nearby when I had gas like that. Though admittedly I think one of the reasons I liked spicy foods so much then was because she hated them. Follow for more Reddit stories.